Now in this set, and depending on the project, you may have a demolition plan. In this case, we do, and what this demolition plan is going to show us is what information needs to be removed, what's going to remain, and what is possibly going to need to be protected. And if we look at the notes over here, first of all, we can see that we've got some callouts that are existing to be removed, to remain, and protected. Now again, every site plan is going to be different. It all depends on how the engineer wants to depict this. Some guys use legends in these notes. Others will just use a call out. So here we've got existing curb and gutter. It's a 19A. If we take a look at that, that is to remain. So we know that we're not supposed to touch any of this. The sidewalk's going to remain. The water line needs to be protected. That's going to remain. Over here, we've got existing sanitary sewer line. That's all going to remain. We've got a storm easement. That's going to be vacated per city standards and regulations. So that, that's just a fictitious line. It's like a property line, but there's shouldn't be any structures there. So there's nothing for them to remove. Up in here, this is interesting. And this is something to point out. As you can see that they're going to remove this curb and gutter. Because the entrance, I think, is going to be over here if we go back and look at the plans. And you've got this curb and gutter is going to be removed, this asphalt is going to be removed. But if you remember, they found a nail and a benchmark is in this location right here. So that means that if we plan on using that information or that nail, once they start demolition, that's going to go away. That's going to be gone. So, you probably want to plan appropriately to make sure that we put, some other resource or some other control point on the site somewhere where we can use it, where it won't interfere, with the construction in the construction process. So, again, looking at the demolition plan to determine where to put control is probably going to be a good thing, especially even on your grading. Really looking down here, not much going on. You can see this is all going to remain. The easement and everything will remain. This one here will be vacated because it's no longer in use. But it doesn't look like there's any stormwater in there. It was just something on a plan or a plat somewhere that somebody was going to use, and it's really just a line on a map that's going to be that's going to go away. So that's the demolition plan. Some demolition plans may be more involved. There may be a structure on here that they have to remove and some existing pavement that they have to remove. In this case, we're just removing some curb and gutter up in this upper corner over here.